What is going on, guys? My name is Jay, and welcome back to my Let's Play. I believe we're on episode 6, maybe, or episode 7. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just going to run over a few of the things that I've been doing since last time, and basically all the improvements that I've made. So I set up a little pen out here with a few chickens in, and that is basically if I want feathers for arrows and stuff. So I just keep them there for that. And also I tidied up the egg farm a bit and filled it up with chickens. So that's looking good now. And they are giving off a lot of eggs, so eggs won't be a problem from now on. Don't know what this guy's doing chilling here, but he's dead now, so here's bad. And oh, lag there. Don't know what all that was about. What else have I done since last episode? I've hidden the water streams and stuff, and I've had them so they come down into my house. And I've just stopped the flow here with a pressure plate, so they all land here, and I can just chuck them straight into my chest. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot of eggs. So, as I say, eggs won't be a problem at all. And what else have I done? Not a lot, to be honest. I've been doing some more wheat farming and stuff. Put these in here. I don't know why, but yeah, I like the fire, so why not? And I've been working on my next project a little bit, which is going to be the basis of this Let's Play, and that is going to be my slime ball sort of slash XP farm. So if I just head down here, I've actually marked it out. I haven't dug it out yet, but basically from this point here all the way along, ignore this, all the way along to here is 2 slime loading chunks next to each other, which I found just using a what's it called? Slime finder, that's the one. I found them using a slime finder, so I was lucky. Right underneath my house there's 2 slime loading chunks. So once I take this section out in the middle, the slimes will start to spawn. And when you're building a slime farm, the main thing, other than finding your slime chunks, is that it has to be below the Y40 coordinate. So my head's at Y38. So once I take these 2 blocks out, my head will be around Y36. Well, the floor will be around Y36, so slime won't have a problem spawning. And I'm going to make this room, I think, 3 tall, because the largest slimes are about 2.4 or 2.6 blocks tall, I can't remember. So as long as you've got a 3 high room to spawn in, they shouldn't have a problem spawning, but I may make it 4 tall. I'll decide when I come to it. And this slime chunk actually carries on to where this torch is, but I went a bit too far with my pick and ended up like that. So the reason I've dug these around the edge is because these are going to be water streams. If you didn't know, when slimes spawn, they spawn facing a certain direction and they just hop in that direction. So as long as I've got drops all the way around the outside, then the slimes will get into the water streams and they'll go whichever way I want them to go. So I think I'm going to have all of them gathering up here, and then I'm going to use a elevator system for them to get them up to the top, and I'm going to build a nice farm room up top outside my house. So I'm going to go ahead and carry on clearing this a bit, and I'll be back when that's done. So I've just been back upstairs to get a couple of picks because I ran out, and yeah, I've cleared the actual slime loading chunks now, and I need to dig out the waterways, and I think I'm going to make the floor actually 1 lower rather than make this 1 taller. So for these waterways, I might as well talk you through these. they're going to need to be 3 tall. And yep, that was extremely painful, removing all that by hand, but you know, shit happens, so it had to be done. And it didn't take as long as I thought, actually, but it did take a little while. I'd probably go up and make a diamond pick if I had to clear that amount again, but meh, whatever. I just wanted to use iron because I don't really want to waste my diamond picks until I've got a decent level for enchanting. And this slime farm is going to help to get me towards that goal, and I didn't see I had a pick there. Oh well. Oh, I need some more torches. Whatever. So, like I say, I'm going to drop this one more, so this will actually be floor level. And I'm going to need to dig these walkways at least 2 below floor level, so that the slimes can't jump back up onto the floor. So they'll probably be at this level. And I'm going to clear the rest of this floor and dig out these walkways, and then I'll be back to show you how I'm going to get the slimes to that corner. I'm back again, guys, and I need to get somewhere to put this cobble because I've just got a ridiculous amount of cobble and I've already filled up one chest with it. So I'm hoping this will be big enough to store it all, but it might not be, so, and it looks like it is. Quality. So I'm going to take some of this with me, and I'm going to take some stone brick with me, and that's just going to be to tidy things up a bit. I've actually finished the trenches around the outside, and yeah, I'm going to need some more stuff. I forgot about that. So give me a second, I'll be back, and I'm just going to make some stuff that we're going to need. So yeah, I'm back, and I've just been and got some signs and some half steps, and I totally forgot I'm going to need water as well. I'm making a right mess of this. So I'm just going to go up here and grab some buckets and maybe brave going outside to get some water. It doesn't look like there's too many mobs around, so it should be alright. Where are my buckets? There they are. And if you're wondering why my inventory is so neat, I've actually installed convenient inventory. So if I just mess all this stuff up a bit, and I hold S on my keyboard and just click anywhere in the inventory, it will sort it out automatically for me. Which, you know, is pretty nice, because I don't like having a messy inventory. So it's useful. And 2 buckets should be enough, because we can create an infinite source down there. And is there any mobs knocking about? No. Sweet. But there's no slimes knocking around either, which is a little weird, but I suppose I have only just left and come back, so hopefully it'll be alright, and I've worked everything out okay. I should have done. I'm pretty sure I have anyway. Hopefully. And I'm just going to light this up so you can see what's going on. So, as you can see, I've got this one big pad now, which is, I believe it's around 15 by around 31 long, something like that. I could have actually done it 16 by 32, but when I was digging out my channels, I didn't notice the size. So I've cut off a few slime spawning blocks, but shouldn't affect spawning too much. And basically, we're going to start digging out this water channel, and I actually need to dig this out a bit more, because have I got a shovel on me? No. Because this is going to be a drowning trap, which is going to split the bigger slimes into smaller slimes. So I'm going to make this, I believe 2 deep should be enough, and then a 1 deep channel here, which is where the smaller slimes will go. So everything should work out okay. And no, I haven't got any smooth stone on me. Oh, that's annoying me. Oh well. As you can see, there's a bit of iron knocking around. That's just basically because I've got that much of it now that I aren't really that fussed with it when I see it. But I still pick it up occasionally. Maybe a few pieces lying around, which I don't, but it's not a big problem. And I've used some stone bricks. I'll probably make this look better at some point, but for now I just want to make it functional. So this is the corner we want to get them to. So I'm going to start my first water stream. Pardon me. I'm going to start my first water stream from this side here. So we get a couple of buckets of water. And we'll start this. So I want to come 8 blocks away from this edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just place down a bucket of water there and there. And that'll make a water source there. And behind this, I want to place half slabs like so. And right, I'm not quite sure how I do this now. I can't remember. So I'll be back in a sec and we'll get this sorted. Okay guys, so I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. You want to come 8 away, same as before, but instead of putting your water straight on the floor, you want to put your half slabs down. And I believe you want to put water on top of them, and you want to put signs behind like this. So like so. So you just want to put signs across so the water can't flow backwards. And you want to put your water buckets up here. And I think I'm going to need to grab one more and place that there like that. And then again you want to come, I'm going to make it 7 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just going to place water down. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to place my half slabs again, because I want this extending all the way up there. So if I now do the same thing again with the signs and place signs around here. No, that's in the wrong place. And this storm's really annoying. So you might not be able to hear it, but I can because I've got my headphones on, so it's really loud in my ears. And it's a little bit annoying. So place water here and here. And go grab another one. That didn't work very well. Place that down like so. And now anything getting pushed along will just get dragged through like that. I'm not pressing anything, that's just working. So that's nice, that's what we want. And I'm hoping the slimes won't be able to get up at these points. I suppose we'll see if it does, and we can always come back and do that again, lower this at some point in the future. So I'm going to go ahead now and do all these water streams, and then I'll be back. So I'm back guys, that was a fair bit of work. And I can hear that I've got slime in here. That was a nice big one down the end there, so I'll show you how this system works quickly. As you can see, he's been pushed along by the water stream. And he's now going to fall down there. And he is going to suffocate eventually, and he'll split into the medium-sized slimes, I think they are, and this shouldn't take too long. And you see he's taking damage now, so any second now he'll split. There it is. These again will start drowning in a sec and taking damage, and then once that happens they'll get split into smaller slimes, and there's a little channel which they can fall into, which is being kept clear with signs. So as you can see, all them little ones now, they'll just jump around until they fall into the stream below, and they'll get pushed along then, and I believe most of them are gone. But problem is they're tracking me because I'm right next to them, so they're not going straight into the channel as if they would usually. But if I just come over here for a second and go back over, I'm pretty sure that they will be down in that stream. I swear I've just hit another slime. Might just be down here. So they've just gone down here, and these will get pushed down here, and for now I'm just letting them collect in here. But this is going to be the basis for where I'm going to send them up to the top. So I'll just show you what this drowning trap's like. So I went ahead and actually made this drowning trap 3 deep, and then on the 3rd layer down I put signs above the ground and above this stream. So there's 3 signs going across both ways, and there's floor directly underneath them on 2 sides, and then on the middle bit there's a water stream which will push anything that falls into it this way, and that is how the small slimes will get up here. Because the medium slimes are actually just over a block tall, and over a block wide, they won't be able to fit into this stream, and they'll also drown because the water's being suspended just above their head. It'll be sort of like this, so they'll drown, and that's how they split into the smaller slimes. And then because there's a 1 high gap here, the smaller slimes won't drown. So I'll just get out now. And I ended up doing the streams how I showed you before, but I had to change it slightly on the corners, so I'll just show you the corners. There's a slime somewhere. It might be a drowning trap. Pretty sure I just heard a slime somewhere. Oh well, he'll be around somewhere. So yeah, on the corners I did like I did before and just placed the 3 blocks across, but the problem was it was pushing straight into this wall on this side. So what I did here is I placed a bucket of water in this corner, and that solved the issue. But on some of the corners I had to place another bucket of water here, and then that solved all the issues altogether. Because on some of the corners for some reason there was getting still water there, but I placed that there and it stopped it happening. So that is the water streams done, and also the lighting. Just every 2 blocks going across I dug a hole up and put a torch in, and then every 3 blocks going lengthways, and it gives it a nice lighting effect and makes sure no aggressive mobs will spawn in here, only passive mobs. And I also just spaced the torches out around the wall with a gap of 3 in between, I believe. So I need to get some smooth stone from upstairs to patch some of these gaps up. And what I want to work on now is where the slimes will go once they've been caught in this drowning trap. And for that I'm going to need to clear a bit of space out and go get some stuff ready. So I'll do that and then I'll be back. So I've gone ahead and cleaned it up a bit, filled in some of the cobblestone with smooth stone, and it's looking pretty good. Still got a few patches to do, but unfortunately I didn't bring enough smooth stone with me. As you can see, I've had a few more slimes down here. I actually put some slime balls up in my chest, so I've had quite a few up here actually. And I've just gone ahead and removed this water stream for now, which is going to push them along. But I have checked if you place this water stream down, then it'll push them all the way towards this ladder. And small slimes will instinctively climb ladders. So what I've done is I've put a wall of ladders here, going right up to here, and then behind this I've put cobblestone. Well, it doesn't have to be cobblestone, but I've just basically put a lip where I'm going to put water, and that was in the wrong place. And what that'll do is basically ensure that when the slimes climb up, they'll get pushed this way so they won't fall back down. And I'm going to have this filtering into a one wide section, and not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll figure something out. So I'm still not sure what I'm going to do here, but as you can see, we've got some slimes coming up, so you can see that the ladder system's working nicely and it's doing exactly what we wanted to. And these are a one-hit kill with my hand. But it's nice to know that that ladder's working, and I haven't even got the stream pushing them towards it. So they're just doing that of their own accord at the moment, which is nice. It shows that it's working, and I'm going to go ahead and keep thinking about this, and I'll be back when that's done. So what I decided to do was place 3 signs here cutting this water stream off, but it's after their ladders, so they'll still get pushed across as they come up. They'll then jump forward into this, which has got a stream either side guiding it in, like so. And then they just join in the middle and go this way. So even if they were to come up this ladder and join the stream here, they'd get pushed across like that and get pushed into the single stream. So I had to go upstairs, get a few ladders, but it's not a big deal. And we're now going to start bringing this ladder up. I've heard that slimes can only climb up 20 ladders. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm going to stick with what I hear, which is that that's true. So I'm going to go up 20 ladders, and then I'll show you how to get them onto another ladder so they can go up another 20 blocks. So I'll be back in a sec. So as I was on my way up, guys, I run into a cave, and I'm just going to run around lighting this up a bit. So hopefully that's going to stop hostile mobs spawning, because although slimes aren't classed as the same as hostile mobs, I don't think, there is actually a limit to the amount of mobs that you can have in an area at one time. So if there's a lot of hostile mobs, it'll probably actually cut down on my spawning rates, which wouldn't be nice. And also I had a run in with a creeper, and he owned me basically. He didn't kill me, but he blew a nice big hole in my ladder, so let's get a bit of revenge and kill him nice and slowly. Yeah, deserve that. So yeah, creeper got owned. And like I say, I'm just going to run around, light this place up. Oh, fuck you, skeleton. My bad. I just hate skeletons. You what? Do not like skeletons. I'm gonna probably get a sword and kill these guys, and I'll be back in a bit. So I've got about 18 ladders now, and like I say, I think they can only climb 20. So what I've done is I've just dug a block out behind the ladder where it was, and then 2 on the opposite side, and all I'm going to do is start again with my ladders here on this side, and I've just put some lighting in so you can see, and I'm just going to start going up here, and there's another cave system, so I'll probably clean this up, but I'm just going to start going up again here. So I'll place a stream of water behind the ladder, and again the slimes will be coming up, hit the water will drag them this way, and then they'll turn and climb this ladder. So I'll be back in a sec. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I carried on digging, and it actually wasn't much further up to the surface, so this is where you saw me last time, and dug up a little bit and hit the surface. So this episode's looking like it's going to be about half an hour long, so it's going to be longer than usual, and I did really want to keep these Let's Plays to 15 minutes, but I don't want to stop in the middle of something, so it looks like I'm going to be leaving it at half an hour. Next time we're going to be building a sort of mob sorting room. Well, not really a sorting room, it's just going to be a place where I can go to collect the XP and slime balls, and I'll probably use some sort of system like a crusher for if I don't want the XP for some daft reason, and I'll also use some sort of water stream control to collect the XP and collect the slime balls, so I can make sure I can always get them and don't have to let them get loose. So if you enjoyed this episode, guys, and you like what I've been making and you like my inventions, all that sort of good stuff, please leave it a rating and leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see in future. I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to do. I actually found a blaze spawner in a nether, so I'd like to make a XP farm off that, because you get quite a lot of XP off blaze. I think you get 5 XP per blaze. And I've got another couple of ideas as well for what I want to do. So I've got a bit to be getting on with, but it's nice to see what you guys want as well. And until next time, I'll see you later, guys. Peace. So all I did is where it drops off, I dug another 8 blocks along, and then at that point where it drops down, just after it drops down actually, so the water stream doesn't carry on, I dug a channel out and placed a bucket at this end, so all the eggs now will end up here.